Hi, Ruben. You obviously have very strong team spirit as this comeback show and the games. Is that sort of an element that gives you belief that you can do what you need to do here? Because without that sort of togetherness, you've got no chance.
It also depends of the leader, of the coach. I'm a lot like that, and I think we need that to create that feeling of belonging. But for that, we need also time to train, because to stay together, and that is really important. And then we don't have that I don't know the name here, internship, like sleeping before the matches. Sometimes that detail is really important. Pre-season, creating spending 3 weeks together, creating something, and then you want to create something new. The players, I want them to know me in a different way, not always preparing the matches with stress. We don't have the time to do that. So I think it's really important, and I think it's the secret of teams. Even when you have the best players, if you don't have that feeling, it's really hard to win. So I want to build something like that here, but we need time for that.
Rich?
Casemiro has been an unused sub in 10 of the last 13 matches. I just want to know why he's lost, maybe getting the opportunities on the pitch.
It has to be the characteristics, and then I have to choose the player with characteristics that I see the game. So it's just that. So I have to make some choices. I want to play a style of game that sometimes is different from other coaches, and I have to choose based on that. That's all.
Any more for Fulham?
No.
Samuel?
Yes.
Took Lenny and Rafael Slit off. Are they likely to be fit, or are they going to?
I don't know. Lenny has a pain. Also Mata. I think Mata was a bruise, a touch. Lenny was a little bit tired. He's playing more in this moment, so we have to be really careful. We'll see. I don't know.
You said last week he'd be playing within 2 weeks.
No, he's going to stay to be fit to train with the team. Then we have to start with small minutes. We don't have a lot of time to train. We have to put in some exercises in 10 minutes. Then he has to make extra work to improve his fitness. So I don't know. It's 2 weeks to start training and to start thinking about putting him in the few minutes.
Ruben, could you just say a word about the importance of Bruno Fernandes's team? Because there's a lot of players coming in, but he's your captain, he's your leader.
I think he's a top player, and then people talk a lot about his frustration and always with his arms in the air, and sometimes it's not a good thing to see. But you have to see the other side. When you are under pressure, he always the guy that wants the ball. Is always available, and that is so important, especially in Premier League. And then he can run, and he runs a lot. He fights a lot. So you have two sides, and I have to help him to manage both situations. But we are lucky to have a player like Bruno Fernandes. Sometimes he makes mistakes, like me in the last week, but he's really important, and he has passion, and this is so important to be a football player.
James?
Ruben, just on Marcusson easing him back in, is it fair to say he will be staying at this football club this month, and he won't be going out now?
I don't know. I really don't know.
But if he does stay, there's no go. You're going to reintegrate him.
Guys, it's 8 days. 8 days. We'll see in the end of the window what happened, and then we'll talk about that in the moment.
Last question, Chris.
Hi, Ruben. You played outside in goal after Andre Zera against Brighton. Is it still a case of one keeper, two keeper, or is it a more even fight now between them?
No, it's always an even fight, but this was rotation, was prepared. I also think about the mistake, and then trying to the idea that I sent to you guys and to the fans, but the rotation was done, everything was prepared, and we deal with that normally. So we were thinking that to have two really good goalkeepers, they need time to play. They need the space in the team. So this rotation was prepared. but that mistake was my concern. But in the end, we continue with the same plan that we did last week.
Over the Arsenal game against United, I think Alzheimer's put himself now in a position where the picture has changed slightly. Maybe.
Well, I see him in the same way. He's prepared to help the team, and that is the most important thing.
Thank you.
Thank you.